which is covered by certain decisions itself, my lords.
Entry
One
order
is,
ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ?
one is it's barred by limitation, my lords. And second is 285 ingredients, my lord says held when the ingredients are made out, when it is not made out. In Sadiq Pasha, my lords fell back on a Supreme Court ruling. Now, if we say it is a fire incident, there should have been some kind of a fire incident. Merely not having license will not amount to an offense under 285. That's a view my lords has taken.
I have said so.
Yes, my lords.
Hmm.
My lords, could I just point out what has happened in this case,
Pudi.
my lords?
Hmm.
My lords, commercial building, my lords. My predecessor in title, he puts up a commercial building in 2005 after obtaining sanction plan.
Hmm.
2014, I purchased it.
Hmm.
I am under the bona fide impression I have done everything which is required insofar as the fire department is concerned, my lords. Now, the fire department, they would come and have an inspection of the building on these dates may be relevant, my lords. 31/12/2017,
Hmm.
5/1/2018, and 31/1/2018. So, my lords, a period of limitation for them to initiate an FIR could be only before 31/1/2019, 1 year, my lords. The present complaint is filed on 2/4/2019. So, my lords, under Sarah Matthews' case, this should get barred by limitation. And my lords, it could not have proceeded further. No cognizance could have been taken. That is point number one. Second is, my lords, during the crime stage, we had approached this honorable court and there was an order of stay.
Now also there is an order.
No, my lords, order of stay. Now, despite order of stay, they would go and file the charge sheet. When an order of stay is in existence, the IO would go and file the charge sheet. That prompted us to withdraw that petition and file the present petition, which we brought to the notice of the court when the interim order was granted. So this is number two, my lords. The third aspect is ingredient insofar as 285. Now, the case made out is when we inspected, certain fire safety equipments were all not there. That's a violation. Now, for that violation, 285 is not in.
Kirpal.
I guess my lord's a decision, my lords.
Guru Kanwar Singh Pal
Could
Kirpal. Yes.
could I? My lord, Sadiq Pasha, where my lords fell back on Supreme Court ruling, my lords. The Supreme Court ruling which my lords fell back on.
Yes.
The Guru Kanwar Singh Pal
Kirpal,
Kirpal.
Kirpal.
Yes.
My lords, in Guru Kirpal Singh, what happened was, my lords, a plant where my
This
lords,
is not yet reported.
but my lords decision.
No, that also I have quoted this only.
Quoted this.
Not-
and it's
not
put
yet
as
reported.
R, but yes.
Yes.
Fine. So, my lords, on all the three fronts, my lords, whether it's a case of barred by limitation, whether filing a charge sheet despite there being an order of stay, and the fact that,
When was the cognizance taken?
my lords, the date of taking cognizance, my lords, that may not be relevant.
I'm
Yes,
asking-
sorry,
I know that,
sorry,
sir.
my lords,
Specifically, I'm asking.
my lords.
There is one judgment of the coordinate bench which says date of cognizance is what is to be looked into.
But Sarah Matthews
No, no,
clarifies.
I'm aware, sir. Yes.
18/10/2009.
1810,
2019.
2009, cognizance order. Limitation?
My lords, limitation would have been, my lords, limitation 31/1/2019, my lords. 31/1/2019,
Complaint filed on
complaint on 2/4/2019,
cognizance on
on 18/10/2019.
1810.
1810. So either way, my lords, it is beyond there. But I thought, my lords, that was the subject matter of what came up before the bench, Supreme Court, my lords, which is the date we consider. Then
I have no doubt. I have no obfuscation about that at all.
So on all three
But
fronts, I
there is a
think-
judgment of the coordinate bench recently rendered.
and quoting the Supreme Court ruling, Sarah Matthew.
Quoting the Supreme Court.
So I think there it is very.
Quoting
clear.
the Supreme Court ruling and saying date of cognizance.
Because
No, their conviction is set aside on the ground that cognizance is taken 3 years after.
Not have been cognizance. it
It's
should
not
be the
cognizance.
date of reporting of
Cognizance, the court will take after 10 years,
It's
sir.
exactly what they
The
had.
date
For-
of complaint is what is
for the
important.
delay of the court, the party should not
That's
suffer.
why
So when it is.
if the
informed-
party himself, whoever aggrieved person goes beyond 3 years, then it is his
Yes.
peril.
Yes,
to
that's
his
where
peril, that's
limitation
all,
comes.
that's all. Limitation is not with regard to cognizance. Cognizance will be taken after 10 years, 12 years, many a case.
My lords, the other offense here which they allege is, my lords, under section 25 of the Karnataka Fire Force Act 1964.
Anyway, on limitation, if you're, well,
500 rupees, then it becomes
it's all right.
non-cognizable
no,
again.
if you are succeeding on limitation, why should we ever touch any other ground?
The 3 grounds also are
Limitation.
safe, my lords. In fact, 3 grounds are also very,
Limitation may not arise, my lord,
Why,
because
sir?
it's a continuation of offense.
What continuations?
you complete the,
What continuation?
The offense, my lord, your lordship, may see page 15, my lord, according to us,
Hmm.
is continued even the day of filing a complaint.
What is the offense, sir?
The non-following the fire safety measures and
When did you inspect the unit?
inspection has happened, my lord, but
Non-following in air, it comes about, or when you inspect the unit?
no, when we inspected, but even.
When did you inspect the unit?
No, that was done on 3 occasions, my lord.
What was the last occasion?
Last occasion on 31/1/2018.
31/1?
2018.
2018. After that, whether they have followed or not, where did you inspect? How do you assume that it's a continuing cause or assume that they have not corrected it? And your complaint is based upon what?
inspection report.
Inspection,
Inspection.
dated 31/1/2018. Limitation runs from what?
No,
Continuing
inspection-
cause of action?
Cause of action, my lord, according to us, on
Date of
Hmm.
inspection.
9/4/2018. From 9/4.
Why 9/4/2018?
That is the day which we have also visited there. That's the day in the FIR which speaks about, my lord.
No, 9/4/2018. How did that date spring?
That's because, my lord, in the
Show cause notices.
9/4 only to cover up 2/4.
Oh.
But where is 9/4 incident? What did you do on 9/4?
there is one reference, my lord, in page number 18, number 4, reference number 4.
It's show cause notice, isn't it?
1 minute, sir.
Show cause notice.
Reference number 4, my lord.
ಉಲ್ಲೇಖ 4
Yes,
Maru Suchana Patra, 40, page 40 ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಉಲ್ಲೇಖ 3
complaint ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ, page 18
ಅಲ್ಲ
annexure
ಅಲ್ಲ
B.
ಉಲ್ಲೇಖ 4 ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೇನಿದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಯಾವುದು?
Page 18, my lord.
18 ಇಸ್ ದ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್. ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಉಲ್ಲೇಖ 4 ಅಂತಿದೆ.
ಹೌದು,
Page
ಅದ್ರ
40.
ಅದ್ರ ಉಲ್ಲೇಖ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅದ್ರ ಉಲ್ಲೇಖ?
ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ
ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಉಲ್ಲೇಖ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು, ಏನು ಇರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೈ ಉಲ್ಲೇಖ. Sir, that would have been your main ground if at all that real reference was there. ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಒಂದು ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ to escape limitation.
no, but there is
Well, where is the record to show that on 2/4/2019 you did something? Merely stating that we will not, sir. Government officers cannot be believed like this. Unless there is a document. ಆಯ್ತು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? 3 ಉಲ್ಲೇಖನೂ ಇದೆ, ಅದರದ್ದು ಯಾಕಿಲ್ಲ? ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನಾರು ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಹೇಳಿ? You quote all the 3.
yes, my lord.
4th one, there is no reference at all. ಇದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ನೋಡಿದೀರಾ? ಸಂದೇಶ.
ಹೌದು ಹೌದು. Yes,
ಹಾ,
my lords.
ಉಲ್ಲೇಖ
Page
4 ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಏನಿಲ್ಲ my lords.
ಉಲ್ಲೇಖ 3 ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇದೆ, 4
And
ಹಾ,
my lords,
ಉಲ್ಲೇಖ 3ಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಉಲ್ಲೇಖ 3 ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
and they say
ಅದು
which are-
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಲ್ಲ, 2/4 ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ, ಒಂದು ವಾರ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಉಲ್ಲೇಖ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಸರಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. This is not the way to register the crimes. See, if you really want to do something, please do it. Don't leave loopholes like this.
even that's
Only for
correct.
the sake of filing, you should not file.
That's correct.
ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
But whether they, even as on today, the investigation also says that they have not complete, they have not,
Where?
charge sheet has been filed now,
Where is the charge sheet?
page 29.
20?
29, my lord.
ಏನ್ ಪಬ್ಬ ಇದು?
I'm sorry, my lord.
Pub is it?
No, commercial building ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಿಸ್ a pub. Commercial building, my lord.
Fire safety measures are not there in the
My
commercial
lord,
building?
it is there now, my lords. It is
No,
definitely.
then it was not there?
Okay, the first point of time when they inspected, it wasn't there, my lord.
Why?
My lords, at that time, we were under the impression that it was there, my lords. It wasn't there when the inspection was done, but subsequently we have rectified that. We have rectified it. Now, my lords, the 4 aspects which they say is
Will
paid
impose exemplary costs for not having it
at that point
at
of
that
time.
point in time.
Fire itself, my lords, is not.
No, that's a different thing, but you can't be left off the hook just like that. Use fire safety norms, how did you, start the
No, my lords, the whole issue.
business in the
and
building?
the whole issue was, my lords, the height, the floor height.
Sir,
That goes
whatever
on the
it is.
base of the floor
A
height.
building did not have fire safety norms in it is not pardonable. Limitation, see, because of the act of these officers who don't register the crime in time, you will get away like this.
No, not just that, my lords, the ingredients of the offense which they
That
allege.
will see.
ಅದಿಲ್ಲ my lords, ingredient ಇರುವುದು 25 ಮಾತ್ರ.
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ
Section
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ
25 of the
ನೋಡುವ,
Act.
but without fire safety, how did you even
No, my
allow,
lords,
allow business in the building?
my respectful submission is, I purchased this building in
Sir,
2015, my
Maybe,
lords.
sir,
The
maybe.
building was put up under the sanction plan in 2000.
Maybe fire safety need, you need not wait for,
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡಿದ 2004 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ.
ಆಯ್ತು,
2000
will impose some exemplary costs. ಆ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ you take it to the Supreme Court, ಸರಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ.
Not a case for cost, my lords, when the ingredient itself is lacking.
That's a different thing, but it is ingredient ಅಲ್ಲ, we are on limitation.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಮೂರು.
These officers have fumbled.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್ ತಾವ್ ನೋಡಿ 285 ಅಲ್ಲಿ, my lords, they should have been an incident pertaining to fire. That's what my lords
All
said.
that
Now,
I will observe.
kind happened. Nothing has happened, my lords.
But why you did not have fire safety?
My lords, how all this arose is, could I just mention, my lords, there was a writ petition filed. Some other writ petition, a direction had been given to the fire department, examine all the buildings. On that basis, my lords, inspections took place. And on the inspection, my lords, they felt these four aspects, my lords, you get at page 19, four aspects, my lords, which were not there. Page 19 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, these
ಹಾ.
four aspects. Complaint ಅಲ್ಲಿ, page 19 ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Please notice, my lords, not a case of a fire taking place, but a case of these 4 points not being complied
No,
with.
no. This is not a case where no untoward incident has happened, true.
IPC ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, my lords? IPC ಅಲ್ಲಿ, if you have to make out a case, crime, there's no crime at all, my lords.
We'll impose
That-
some costs.
My lords,
we'll
my
quash
lords
it.
is holding
We'll quash it and impose costs
Alla,
for
my
not
lord.
having. I'm on limitation, I'll quash it.
ಒಂದು limitation. Please notice, if 285 is made out, my lord's judgment covers it.
I know that
Fire
ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ಇದ್ರೆ
limitation ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
285 ಹೇಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ?
Limitation we'll allow it.
ಅಲ್ಲ, allowing it cost impose ಮಾಡಿ after
Allow
allow-
ಮಾಡಿ cost impose ಮಾಡಿ.
ಅದೇ first time, my lords. Dismiss ಮಾಡಿ cost impose ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇರೆ.
We'll change it, sir. Allow
ಆಮೇಲೆ
ಮಾಡಿ
ಸಾ-
cost impose ಮಾಡಿ.
Let's not have a new precedent of that kind, my lords. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ we are allowing it, we are imposing it. ಅದು
ಅಲ್ಲ,
ಬೇಡ, my lords.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲ.
But my lords, because if ingredient only is not there, my lords, ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ allowing a petition and
So
saying.
you
I'll
should
still-
sensitize your officers not to do these things. They sleep over the file and then one fine day wake up from slumber and say, oh, we'll register it now. Limitation ಆಗೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
The problem is from department to department sending these files and
ಇದು ಒಂದ್ ವರ್ಷ
communication.
ಬೇಕಾ?
That is where,
ಒಂದ್ ವರ್ಷ ಬೇಕು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. Huh?
that is where the lack. Fire department
My
has
lords,
sent.
ತಾವು ಸ್ಟೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ ನಂತರ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಾರ್ದಾಗಿತ್ತು.
ಅದು ನೋಡ್,
ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ. ಮೂರ್ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್, my lords.
ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಡೇಟ್ ಯಾವತ್ತು?
My lords, ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ,
I have-
ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ
I have captured that in the
ಹೌದು,
interim
in
order.
the interim order only it's there, my lords. Because the ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ ಡೇಟ್
11/10/2019. ಇಲ್ಲ. 11/10/2019.
19, because my lords, the charge sheet is dated, they've shown the date in the charge sheet to be 25/2019, charge sheet ali, page 29 ali, my lords. But submitted before the court on 11/10/2019, after an stay order had been.
The
granted.
9/9 I granted this
On
stay
that-
order was
on that
granted,
basis.
not mine, of course.
So my lords, virtually on all fronts.
But that front also.
I understand on moral, not a case where a petition is being allowed and then a cost of it.
Yes, heard the petitioner is before this petitioners,